Good morning. Today we're going to start chapter 6, lesson 6, which talking about add and subtract mixed numbers. Now all of you please open your book, page 383. 383. Now, at the end of this lesson, you will be able to add and subtract the mixed numbers with like denominators and with unlike denominators. We started talking about them before. That's if we have 3 and half as an example. And I want to add 4 and half. 4 and 1 over 5. What do you have to do? The first step, you have to see where are the denominators. What are the denominators here? Are they 3, 1, or 2? Yes, 2. Right. So the first step, you will say that this is my denominator here. And here is my denominator. Are they the same? No. So since they are not the same, excuse me, all of you please focus on the board. I don't see anyone look right, left, right. You are not, you have to focus on the board, please. Now then, so the denominators are not the same. So stop here. We cannot add. The first step, you must make the denominators have the same. Come, stand up. So, in order to add them, we must have the same denominator. And we don't have now. So what can we do? We must ask myself, how can I make, what is the common denominator between 2 and 5? What should I do? Can you tell me? You will find what? You will find the common multiple of what? Where are the denominators here? 2 and 5. You will write 2 here and 5 down. Then, what are the multiples of 2? Yes. But I know, but you have to simplify it later. Yes. Yes. But after that, you need to simplify. It can work, yeah. Now then, 2. What are the multiples of 2? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Multiples of 5? 10, 15. Is there anyone? Come on. 10. Now then, you will put it as 10 down here and 10 down here. Now, what is the number? What is the number that I multiply by 2, I get 10? 5. I multiply up by 5 and 3 by 5. Then 2 times 5 is 10. 1 times 5, 5. The second one. And keep the 3 here. Plus 5. What is the number that I might multiply it by 5? I get 10. 2. Up 2. So it comes down like now. Are they now? Do you have the same denominator? Yeah. Yes. So since we have the same denominator now, what can we do? Now we can add them. Right. Now, first of all, after we have the same denominator, as you know before, we must have, we must add first the fraction. So the first step, check that if you have the same denominator. If it is not, you have to make them have the same denominator. Now we have the same denominator. So take one of them. Then 5 plus 2, 7. And after that, after you add the fraction, you know, okay, what you have to do next? Add, oh, sorry. Add the numbers. 3 plus 4, 4. So the number is 7 and 7 over 10. Did you remember it now? Yes. Yes. Yes, you can. Now, let's solve now number 1 here in your book. So all of you, please open your book, page 384. Yes. So all of you, please open your book, page 384. Now, look at me here. Here we have two fractions and we're gonna add them. The first one is 7 and 2 over 5. And the second one is 4 and 3 over 4. Stand up, go to page 54. So 7 and 2 over 5 plus 4 and 3 over 4. Now look at them. You don't have anything for them? No, don't volume no one. I copy. So it's okay. Now, look at here. Where is my denominator? 5. So 5 and 4. Where are my denominators? Now, are they the same? No. So what we have to do here? We have to add. Yes. Yalla, what are the multiples of 4? 8, 16, 20. 5. 20. Is there any common? Yes, 20. So then, here we have it as 20, 4 is here, 7 is here. Now then, what is the number that I multiply it by 5, I get 20? 4. I multiply it up by 4, and here is by 4. 2 times 4, 8. The second one. What is the number that you multiply it by 4, you get 20? 5. 3 times 5, 6. Now then, do we have fractions have the same denominator? Yes. I will put one of them. Then I will add what? Bracket. 8 plus 15, 23. And 7 plus 5. Now, do you know before how to make the change the fraction to mixed number? Yes. You know that? You know that how to find the. If you remembered like 7 over 4, how you write them as a mixed number? Do you know how? How? Yeah, so what do you have to do here? Divide 7 over 4. They are 7 over 4. Divide 7 over 4. Now, how many 4 in 7? 1. You will say 1 times 4 equals 4. And the remainder is what? 3. So what do you have to do? All of you, please look at me now. What do you have to do? Number 1, write it here, out. And the remainder, 3, write it up. And the number that is of the divisor, write it down. So it comes like 1 and 3 over 4. This is a fraction and this is a mixed number. This is just a remainder. Now let's solve this one. Now, here, 23 over 20. Why how many 20 in 23? You are the last one. What's the number? What's your name? Matab. What's the number that you multiply it by 20? You get 20 or near 20. What is the number that you multiply it by 20? You get 23 or close to 23. Sorry? Where from you get to 30? 20, this 20. Yes. It's not subtraction. It's multiplication. What is the number that you multiply to 20 give you 20 طيب? Yes. 1. And the remainder is what? No, I'll change the question in order to answer. So what is the remainder here? It's 3. So now, 23 over 20. How you write it as a mixed number? 1. All of you, look at me, please. Mr. Sugar. You. 23 over 20. It is 1 and what? 3 over 20. And here what do you have? Now, and here what do you have? We have 11. So what I do? Or what I did? 23 over 20. It is 1 and 3 over 20. And here we have 11. So I will add the numbers together and keep the fraction out. Bravo. Here, what are the numbers we have? 11 plus 1, 12, and 3 out of 20. Is it clear? So you must write it in the simplest form. What do I mean by the simplest form? If you have like 8 over 10, it's not a simplest form. You have to simplify it. Or if the numerator is greater than the denominator, you have to simplify. Let's solve more examples. Yes. Okay. Come change it. Did you finish writing? Okay. No. Okay. Please. Yes. Sorry. Okay, bring your book and write. Now, let's solve this one here. 2 and 3 over 4 plus 3 and 3 out of 10. Now, let's rewrite it here. 2 and 3 over 4 plus 3 and 3 out of 10. Yes, hello, no. Yes, Yona. The first, do you have the same denominator? Yeah, okay, continue. But before that, Hunada, do you have a number that you multiply it by 4, give you 10? No, bravo, continue. Bravo. So the common denominator here is 2. Yes. Chalia. Yes. She told me about it. That you are on a very good class. Yeah, stop it clear first. Thank you so much. So now she found the common denominators here. So now, after she multiplied, she get 2 and 15 over 20. Yeah, 2 and 15 over 20 plus 3 and 6 over 20. Yeah, 20. Okay. Now, 5 and 21. You can have to write now here. Now, look at 21 over 20. What is the denominator here? 20. And what is the numerator? How do you know that I want to simplify or not? Remember now, because the number that is up is 20. It's bigger than the one that's down. Can a small number hold a big one? No. So in this case, we need to simplify. And how do you simplify? Bravo. You will divide as this. So here we have 21 over 2. Now let's see Munada how she will simplify them. Bravo. The remainder is 1. Thank you. How it will be? The quotient is a number 1 over 20. Thank you. Now, Hunana now will rewrite. Yes, now, Hunada will rewrite 21 over 20 now with a new name. Yeah, what's your name? Okay, write number. Write the number, another answer beside it here. Or the number of the question, I mean. Now, Nada, what does she do now? She keep 5 as it is. This 5, she will take it. Okay? But 21 over 20, now it's not still the same because she simplified. It has another name now. What is the another name of 21 over 20? 1 and 1 over 20. Bravo. Yeah, continue. So she will add, bravo. So the answer is 6 and 1 out of 20. Is it clear? Do you have any question? What is the problem? I cannot repeat all of it. I can't ask you, answer you. What's the problem with you? Yes. This is number 9, 5. You are solving number 2. What are I thinking? Yes. Sorry? You didn't understand? What you didn't understand? Yes, because up to here, you know why we found the answer as 5 and 21 over 20. Okay? But if you look at 21, it's bigger than 20. And we said that 20 is a small number, 21 is a big number. That means we cannot hold it. So what can we do? We will simplify it. What do I mean by simplify it? I take 1, I divide. After I divide, I get the answer as 1 and 1 over 20. Now after that, I say it is 5 plus, and this means here, if you see this number, how you read it? How you read this number? Bravo, you say 3 and 4 over 5. Here, how you read this number? 5 and 21 over 20. Now I change 21 over 20 to 1 and 1 over 20. So what do we have now? Here we have 5 and 1 and 1 over 20. So 5 and 1, I add it as 6, and then I will say 6 and 1 over 20. Is it clear now? I say 5 and, that's why I add. Yeah, in this case, we have to simplify. If the numerator is greater than the denominator, you have to simplify. You have to divide. Okay. Did you finish writing now? Because I knew I need to solve number 1. Yes. Number 5 now. Why ask me about that? Yes, Muna, on the board. Now look at Muna. Muna found that 6 and 3 are not the same. But she will find a smart way. What is the smart way, Muna? Bravo. She asked herself, what is the number that I multiply it by 3, I get 6? She said 2. So that's so easy now. Yalla, continue. So 9 and 5 over 6, don't change anything. Keep it as it is. Plus 2 and 2 over what? Over 6. Then she added fraction, then she added 9 plus 2 is 8. Yes. Seven over 6. Now, can I say it? I'll take all the 7 again. No. So what can we do now? So do you remember now? Just try to memorize the steps. Make the same numerator. Add them. Add the fraction. Add the fractions. Add the whole numbers. Then after that, you see that it's not simplified. So what gonna we do? We have to simplify it. Bravo. So how you write 7 and 6 over 6 now? 1. The quotient outside. 1 and remainder up. The difference. So 1 and 1 over 6. And here what do we have? Plus what? Plus the 11. So then you will add the whole numbers. 11 plus 1 is 12 and 1 over 6. Thank you so much. Yes. Oh, okay, I'm sorry, I wrote it wrong. That's here it's supposed to be subtraction. Yeah, continue. When you have to subtract the same steps, first of all, you have to subtract the fractions. 5 minus 2. Next space. Yeah. 5 minus 2, 3 over 6. Bravo. And then she will subtract the whole number. 9 minus 2 is 7. Now look at 3 over 6. Is there a common fraction? What is it? See, thank you so much. See, look at me here. How can I know if there is a common fraction, a common factor, sorry, or not? What are the numbers here? 3 or 6? I will write them. You can't tell me now what are the numbers that can be divided 3 on it. Can I divide 3 on 1? No. Yes. Can I divide 3 on 2 without remainder? No. Can I divide 3 on 3 without remainder? How no? Why not? 3 over 3 is what? 1. There is no remainder, so yes. So the factors that when I multiply them together, I get to 3, they are 1 and 3 only. Can you tell me now, pair of numbers, when you multiply them together, you get 6. 1 and 6. Another one. 2 and 3, good job. So now, by this way, you wrote the factors of 3 and 6. Then, is there any common one? Not one. Not one. Oh, what are the commons here? They have 1 and 3. What is the greatest one? 3. So what does it mean? I can divide 3 and down by 3. 3 divided by 3 is, and 6 divided by 3, 2, so it will be 7.